Tell the feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the nighttime.
Yes, so hey, I'm excited to be here doing a brief review on Memories by RIIZE, and just my thoughts on them as a group, and why I think they are a good male group to have as of now, probably the best from this generation. RIIZE, which is short for Rise and Realize, is a 7-member South Korean boy group under SM Entertainment, and they are going to debut in September this year. The group's members are Sungchan, Shotaro, Yoonsuk, Sunghoon, Wonbin, Sohee, and Anton. Before Memories, how I heard of them was through Siren, and I did not like that. I hated it. It was gutter ass, and I only liked the chorus. Like, that is even a huge compliment, cause it was okay. The song Siren seems to take elements of Hot's Age of Violence, which was released in 1996, so I see they were going for a 90s hip-hop sound, which is not bad, but it wasn't good either. But what made me really interested was their dancing. As we all know, boy groups tend to put in so much insanity in their choreography, but this choreo was something else. Like, I was exhausted just watching them, but other than the insanity was how imperfect it looked. I loved it, and so I kept an eye out for them. On August 21st, RIIZE dropped their prologue single, Memories, and a music video, of course. When I tell you I had zero to no interest in this group, let alone a group signed under SM, like, please be serious, SM will give you one good artist, but then throw them in the dungeon for months with no release, and give them a terrible new sound, after establishing an already unique one to said group. Now I do not even like most boy groups, cause they suck. They do. Boy groups suck bad, so I already did not care for a new one. Again, a boy group from SM, which already has their biggest flop, NCT. But I did love the boys' performance of Siren, so I said hey, why not? Going in with the worst of expectations, I can firmly say, they kind of ate. Like, I hate to come and say it, actually I don't, because I really enjoyed the song. Like, oh, these could become my boys. Cause every single male in the music industry has pissed me the fuck off. But not RIIZE, not my kings. Now, is it the best song to come out this year? No. But it's definitely worth the praise from me, because it is in fact very good, which is the second highest bar for male music. Memories, which was worked on by Kenzie, is a song that uses a synthesizer and an upbeat guitar to create this nostalgic sound that induces past memories. But what I found interesting was the switch from this guitar to this play on the overused disco sound that has been done to death in K-pop as of now, to this hard-hitting bass, accompanied with these interesting beats, then a seamless switch back to the 80s disco sound. But here's the gag, I don't hate it, not even one bit. There are some things I wish were different, but I don't hate. Bitch, I love it, yep, I do, which shocked the hell out of me, because hey, if you're new, I hate the disco sound to the bone. The music industry has just made me hate it so much, and only a few artists have actually utilized this sound well, but most have clearly not. The song starts out with this contemporary R&B verse, into a slightly trap beat that feels like it's leading up to a huge chorus, or huge bass drop, but instead of going the conventional, otherwise generic boy group route, it falls into this dance pop chorus, which is infused with a disco sound that is very upbeat and fun. This chorus quite honestly makes me smile. It's so fucking good. Like, why was I giggling and twirling my hair? It's fun, it's light and bouncy, making you want to move, but at the same time, it has a sort of samba element to it, especially towards the end of the chorus. I also really do love Sohee's vocals on this chorus, but from what I got, these boys are no vocalists, at least from what I've heard, definitely not. It's cute, like if you think Jungkook is mother, then they are vocalists to you, but not to me, not when real vocalists are on my list. But see why I can't even whack them for this, because I think the light tone of the production actually complements their voices so well. None of that stray kids shouting you all cool vocals. Just like Ajanugu said, never be afraid to lower that key. Also, they cannot rap, like, I'm sorry. Pop needs to stop trying to add rappers, like there has not been one decent rapper since like 2nd gen, and even then, I hated it, the rap was so shit. So please, moving forward, I need these boys singing, less rapping, cause it ain't good, you'll suck at it too. Anyway, not too much on my boys, the instrumental does feel youthful, especially in the chorus and verses, so I love that theme of youth was shown in all aspects of this release. But then as I'm getting into the song and eating it up, they had to add that damn hip-hop, trap beat, and worst of all, biggest crime was the rapping, like oh, you'll suck ass. It was so hard to listen to, like why did I want to cry, y'all had a good thing going, but damn SM and that hip-hop formula they refused to let go of. But if you take out that part of the song, like yeah, it's kinda a hit, like yeah it's song of the summer, like yes y'all are getting that Rookie of the Year award. Also, about that transition to the hip-hop style, I genuinely love the transition. I love that they tried to switch it up in this song, like yes I can appreciate that, don't mean it's good though, but I appreciate the enthusiasm and all I can say is, good try, better luck next time. But yes, I really enjoyed the detail to production, and how they added something interesting in the production, instead of keeping it a disco song, which I would have hated. It's a decent hybrid track, and the drum and bass, mixed with the 80s synth in the chorus was a nice touch, because the genre of drum and bass has started getting popular in K-pop due to New Jeans, who were heavily inspired by Pink Panthers, so I expected it from them, especially with the success of New Jeans. The song symbolically signals the group's new beginning, transitioning from life as trainees with dreams to idols taking their first steps into a bigger musical world. The music video shows the members having fun and showing their natural chemistry on location in Perry's, California. Memories, lyrically, is really feelings that a young person goes through as they get closer to accomplishing their dreams. And if you don't like this song, notice how it said young, yap, it's for the youth. So if you're not vibing, I hate to tell you, you're too old for this. The lyrics do feel emotional as well, because you want to root for them. The process of becoming a K-pop star is a fucking nightmare, so this song to me, made me want to root for them. The lyrics are about the many stages of growth required to become an idol. It's a small insight into the growing pains of each member. They want to create memories with each other, and probably their fans. This being one of the best B-sides, if not the second best after Super Shy, is very commendable, because a lot of your faves B-sides are fucking terrible. RIIZE seems to be the only boy group to me that does the youthful, relatable concept well, instead of an extremely high-budget video filled with nonsensical props. You have them filming in different parts of LA, dressed like actual kids, and doing real activities most young adults would do. That paired with the aesthetics of the video, it feels very nostalgic and relatable. Well, relatable to y'all, cause now why would I be jumping in a random dirty lake? I very much loved the importance of their friendship and journey as idols portrayed lyrically, and visually too. A lot of male groups don't necessarily feel like an actual group, or like they actually like each other, or even like being around each other. It constantly feels like, who can outdance who is better looking, who has a better voice. But this group feels more like actual friends just hanging out. It doesn't feel super forced, and I like that even in the music video, we see them spend time with each other, and hug and hold each other, without toxic masculinity, or without queerbaiting. It's so natural how they interact with each other, and that was very nice and cute to see. Also, I noticed that as hard as their choreography can be, it's not this synchronized dance routine, and focus on masculine expressions. It's very fun with a few feminine expressions, and they are simply just dancing. Not everyone is in sync, but that messiness allows it to feel even more fresh and unique. It's so refreshing. Their dancing reminds me so much of New Jeans, in a good way. I am so looking forward to the single album. Now saying that made me itch. Why are we still giving single albums in 2023, especially with how short this B-side is, being only 2 minutes and 58 seconds, like excuse me. We have all noticed how short songs have gotten, with New Jeans having a 6-track EP, only about 12 minutes long. Like, I need y'all to start learning to work, and stop catering to a TikTok audience, because we are most definitely going to get 2 songs in this album. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. I loved their vibe, down to the album cover art. It's basic but cute. The video was very good. The song is a bop, like, I'm tuned in. RIIZE, for me, is the better of this generation's boy groups, for the simple reason that they feel like the alternative version of New Jeans to me, LMAO, but also on a serious note, compared to the likes of Zero Base One, N-TXT, ATEEZ, Stray Kids. They do not follow the obvious, generic musicality, and feel more fresh and easy to listen. There's no overuse of chaos in the production, no overproduced choruses, and these tiring big-budget videos. I don't have to sit and watch the same thing from 5 different groups. Even with Siren, a very upbeat track, the video is very simple, using different, interesting camera angles to spice up the performance. The outfits are also very normal outfits, and inexpensive outfits a lot of people can replicate and wear on a daily basis, because imagine how fucking tired I am of seeing leather and suits. Like, oh, please give it a rest. We get it, you're dark and aggressive. I'll never understand how you'll stand some of these groups, with their boring concepts and songs. The self-hate is so hard to watch. If TXT was what was carrying y'all, that's what was doing it for you. Oh, the shame. There is so much uniqueness in simplicity sometimes. I do not like those 2015 electronic, hard beat drops, or choppy verses, paired with very cringe, and just laughable lyricism. Who knows if this is something they will continue moving forward, or if they will go down the usual boy group formula. I don't know, but what I hope is they continue to experiment production-wise, have interesting, deep videos, and relatable or even universal important themes. We do not need another shallow, flashy boy group that has nothing to say, or something new, or something that will change the way music is perceived. So definitely they have my attention. I'm so interested. All in all, the song is not the best song I've heard in my life, but that chorus and video are definitely the better songs to come out from any 4th gen male group, and yes, that includes all of them. Also, tell me why they are the most handsome boy group literally ever. RIIZE will be making their official debut on September 4th with the single album, Get a Guitar. And immediately I listened to it. I immediately noticed that they may have sampled Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. The chord progression is identical, but with a mix of Britpop and glam rock, which will be very interesting to hear. Thank you for watching. That will be all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon. XOXO Phantom.